Morning, oral arguments are occurring at the Supreme Court in two challenges to the President's reckless student loan giveaway. There are two main parts to the President's scheme. There's the outright forgiveness of $10,000 in federal student debt, $20,000 for Pell Grant recipients, which is set to cost American taxpayers somewhere in the neighborhood of $500 billion. And then there's the President's radical revamp of the income-driven repayment system, which will bring the total cost for the President's plan to somewhere close to $1 trillion. The President's new income-driven repayment plan has probably garnered less attention than his plans for student loan forgiveness. But his new income-driven repayment program is just as problematic because it sets up a system in which the majority of federal borrowers will never fully repay their loans. One scholar at the Brookings Institution, a left-of-center think tank, estimates that, and I quote, the vast majority, end quote, of college students will be eligible for the program, and that current and future borrowers enrolled in the program, quote, on average, might only expect to repay approximately 50 cents for each dollar that they borrow, end quote. Repay approximately 50 cents for each dollar they borrow. The Urban Institute, another left-of-center think tank, estimates that just 22% of those with bachelor's degrees enrolled in the President's new income-driven repayment program will repay their loans in full. By contrast, the Institute notes that under today's IDR program, we would expect 59% of individuals with bachelor's degrees to repay their loans in full.
Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday to all of you. My friends, it is finally happening. New deposit dates are set for the next batch of relief payments, and top lawmakers from both parties are now negotiating on new Social Security legislation. This could mean a $200 monthly benefit increase for all beneficiaries. So please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, friends, I will be announcing two winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaways, simply click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances, dear friends, of winning the giveaways. Republican lawmakers keep stating they don't want to cut Social Security and Medicare, something even a 64% majority of Republican voters oppose. President Biden is also saying that he doesn't want to raise Social Security taxes on people earning less than $400,000 a year. But Medicare and Social Security are really facing long-run financing challenges. The Old Age and Survivors Insurance Trust Fund, or OASI, which is what most people mean when they say Social Security, will lack sufficient funds to cover full pension benefits starting in the year 2034. Medicare will lack sufficient funds to cover full hospital benefits starting even earlier in the year 2028. But Republican Senator Mitt Romney has a proposal to keep Medicare and Social Security from becoming insolvent before they run out of funding. During President Biden's recent State of the Union address last month, he persuaded all members of Congress to agree that they would not cut Medicare and Social Security. The recent Social Security Trustees report finds that in the year 2034, retirees will start receiving a reduced benefit if Congress doesn't fix funding problems for the social program. So in other words, Social Security will exist after the year 2034, but retirees will only receive 77% of their full benefit starting then. Former Vice President Mike Pence has recently told reporters, "We have put Social Security and Medicare on the table in the long term. We are looking at a debt crisis in this country over the next 25 years that is driven by entitlements, and no one in Washington, D.C. wants to talk about it." According to experts, lawmakers will have to do something, and the sooner they act to reform these programs, the more gradual the policy changes can be. The less drastic those policy reforms need to be, the more time the American people will have to adjust to new fiscal realities. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about what Mike Pence said? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Now, Senator Bernie Sanders is pushing President Biden to adopt a Social Security tax plan that would fund the program for many decades, but would also break the president's pledge not to raise taxes on Americans making less than $400,000 a year. The Washington Post reported on a meeting that Sanders and Biden had in the Oval Office, with the Vermont progressive pitching that the president sign onto Sanders' Social Security Expansion Act. Right now, a worker's first $160,000 in earnings is taxed for Social Security, and that's it. But Senator Sanders' bill would end that cap and allow all income above $250,000 a year to be taxed, including investments. Additionally, it would increase Social Security checks annually by $2,400, providing seniors an additional $200 per month. The revenue would keep Social Security funded for the next 75 years. And so far, Bernie Sanders has the support of several progressive Democrats, including Senator Elizabeth Warren and Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. However, Senator Sanders told reporters that Biden was non-committal in their meeting. When asked about it during a press briefing, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said, "The president's plan is that he's going to protect Social Security. He is going to protect Medicare," divulging no details. Supplemental Security income beneficiaries are 2 days away from the first two payments in March due to a scheduling quirk, with each payment worth $914. The first payment will be sent out to eligible recipients on March 1st, 2023, with the next of the monthly checks being delivered on March 31st for those same individuals and couples. But this year, there are 3 other months in which 2 payments will be delivered under the same month: June, September, and December. This is because the first of the month falls on a weekend in July, October, and January 2024. Then eligible Americans will receive March's retirement payments that are worth up to $4,555 in just 9 days from the Social Security Administration. The amount that recipients receive from these payments depends on when they decide to retire and start receiving the benefits. The highest payment goes to people who retire at the latest age of 70. Recipients who retire at 67 will receive a maximum check of $3,627, and anyone who retired at age 62 will receive up to $2,572. Well, my marvelous and most beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you, dear friends, for being part of this community and for joining me here every single day. To say thank you, I will be announcing 2 winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway this coming Friday. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, friends, simply click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed week.